Hey, everybody.
Okay.
Welcome back to Two Dads React. My name is Clay. That's Corey. We're here to check out episode 2 of Strange New Worlds. But before that, excuse you, bless you, whatever you
Yeah, I
want to
know.
say.
Sorry about that. I was like, right when he starts talking, my body's like, you need to cough. You got to cough right now.
There's a tickle in the back of your throat. So before we start, a couple things. If you're new here, welcome. Thanks for checking us out. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. If you're a returning viewer, as always, you guys are the best. Thanks for tuning in every week for whatever show we're watching. And yeah, some things are going on right now in the Star Trek world. I wanted to bring this up real fast before we go. So, like, right after they dropped this episode of Star Trek, which I've been trying to, like, stay off of social media, but I know enough, and we kind of figured it out last episode, like, when it wasn't Pike hardly at all, that it's going to be like a, we got to go get Una, like, courtroom drama. And I don't know if you know this about me, Corey. I know we've been friends for a long time. I love and I should not enjoy courtroom dramas as much as I do, but I was like watching Perry Mason on HBO. I don't want to hype it because that show just got canceled too. But like I was watching some courtroom shit and I was like getting like into it. I was like, fuck, I love courtroom drama all the time. I could watch that shit all the time. So like, I'm assuming that shaking your head means that you do not. And this could be a very boring episode for you.
Yeah,
it will be Pike. It will be Pike, hopefully, so you'll get that to look at least for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I'm never disappointed with whatever he's doing. Like, I don't care. Like,
right.
That. Fuck me, dude. He's a gorgeous man. Like,
not gonna lie, you're not wrong, right? But after they released this episode, they announced that they have canceled Star Trek Prodigy, the kids show on Nickelodeon, the one that my kids love, that I've started watching with them, and they were all about it and have been asking about season 2, which, by the way, is in post-production. And from what I understand, they're going to finish production and then sell it off to somebody else to stream both seasons. Like, here, you can now own this to stream it. And they're doing some tax write-off, kind of the same way that HBO, like, filmed a Batgirl movie and then wrote it off, like that bullshit. So a little bit perturbed there about that. I hope it's to open up money for like Star Trek Legacy. Maybe Prodigy didn't have the numbers that, you know, Picard did. They knew that Picard was they knew the Legacy thing and the Starfleet Academy with Tilly. That stuff may bring in more views, and the kids show type stuff is not the way to go. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed. It kind of sucks, and that was an announcement that happened like right after on Thursday while this episode was out. So that kind of sucked. I don't know. You haven't watched any Prodigy, but for a
didn't even know it existed.
Show, I know. For an animated kids show that was in the Star Trek universe, should not have been as good as it was. It is a fantastic show. If you haven't checked it out, people watching or Corey, go check it out because there's only 2 seasons to watch now, so, you know, quick watch. But it's a really, really good show, and I can't wait to see season 2 wherever it is. But that was a little bit of a bummer on my part. In fact, I haven't told my kids yet. Like, my youngest was like, Dad, when's Prodigy coming? I'm like, I don't know, baby. I'm sorry, I don't.
Beck's over here making me break hearts. Like, what do I do? What do I do?
Right. What do I tell them? They've been so hyped for Murph for so long. Murph is like this little gelatinous thing that had a metamorphosis halfway through, and now he has arms and legs. Spoiler alert. So yeah, it was just a great show. Anyways, enough about that. Now we're going to just jump into some amazing, I'm sure, like gut-wrenching courtroom drama that will keep us completely entertained for the next hour. I will be entertained. This is like, if this is like A Few Good Men in space, I'm all about that shit. Let's do it. So, without further ado, episode 2. Where are we?
I told you, she's booked. She has a deposition, then an arraignment.
I'm gonna get comfy.
Fine, okay?
He's like, I will pass out in your lobby.
You can take
and I may possibly void myself.
Congratulations. You discovered empathy. Let me know when the rest of your federation catches up.
Oops.
I'll tell opposing counsel that deal is rejected. Thank you.
Nice.
Don't. I'm not doing this for you.
I like when Starfleet gets egg on her face. He just hug a piece of carrot across his room.
He just sticks some carrots. It's like, fuck it, man.
We're seeking dishonorable dismissal and 20 years in a Federation penal colony.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. I don't know. Up in the ante like that, it's like, are we really gonna do this? Like, you're not gonna do it, so now it's like the stakes are raised, but she gotta get out of it. And they gotta change the law so Illyrians can serve. We gotta do things like that.
It kind of, see, these episodes kind of bum me out. Like, I'll give Law and Order credit. Sometimes it just ended. You were like, oh, damn, like the good guy that I thought was the good guy didn't get the outcome I thought was going to happen. Like, with this, though, I know what's going to happen.
Right.
Because
like
I know she's in the show later, and they're not going to send her up for 20 years in a colony. So now I'm at the point of, why even really having the episode?
Right. We know it's gonna. I mean, I kind of know what's gonna happen at the end of it. I know that she's gonna get away with. She's gonna be found not guilty because they're gonna change the law, or.
See, if the stakes were smaller still, where it was like 2 years
then
or whatever.
It could be about the law.
Yeah, then it could have been like, oh shit, we may actually lose her. But as soon as they threw out the 20 years, I was like, I mean, I get it.
Right.
It's to make it look scary, but now we know. You just told us off the beaten path that everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be fine. Let's see how it turns out. Let's see how they focus on the law part of it. That'll be the interesting part.
20 years for lying on an application?
You decided to fight back.
We're with you, girl.
Your way.
So what happened last time when it was Una's way? And y'all didn't talk for 20 years.
Being who she is. Of course, Mr. Pasalk. It is only...
I regret that you had to witness that outburst.
Way to go. Way to go, Uhura.
Not guilty.
That bell would be so fucking annoying.
Yeah, that bell's
But we don't need
annoying.
the obnoxious chimes. We can knock that shit off right now.
All right, let's crush it. Out the gate.
If you had known Una Chin Riley was genetically modified, would you have sponsored her application to Starfleet Academy? You're under oath, sir.
No, I would not.
Boo. Admit you'd break the law. Come on.
Tread carefully, Counselor.
I will, Your Honor. Admiral, what is General Order?
I like her.
Were you then following General Order 1?
That was different.
2248, you sent your science off.
She could have knocked out. This is all the times you ignored that regulation.
It would seem that the rules of Starfleet only apply when a captain deems that they do.
Ooh.
All of the Admiral's testimony will be stricken from the court record.
I kind of like that we are also watching the show with the rest of the crew. You know what I'm saying? They're all sitting around watching the same shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that it's broadcasted. Like, I mean, I get it, so the crew has something to do, but really I feel like this one would have been behind no cameras, no recordings, no nothing.
If she keeps cranking out like that, it may get turned off shortly. He's like, I'll just take a double.
I would have drank from both glasses. I wouldn't even switch. I'd just been...
The loss of Una would be destructive to Starfleet as an organization. She is an extraordinary officer.
There you go, Spock.
I would think you would understand the nuances of genetic manipulation better than most.
Una was my friend. She liked.
I always hate how genetic modifications is just like, you become super and angry, and all you want to do is take over the world, instead of just being like, cool, I don't have diabetes.
Right.
Yes.
Like, let's just fix diabetes.
Like, there's so many things that could just be fucking cured. Done.
Why do I feel like I've just been hit by a shuttle?
I'll take that as a compliment.
Can you imagine being hit by a fucking space shuttle? Like, you're out there floating, doing some repairs, and like a wing just comes by.
I'm just going now. I'm just going, and I'm broken.
Come on. Stuck in space.
We might not just satisfy our curiosity, our need for exploration, but that
You think that guy's supposed to just look grumpy the whole time, and then he's actually gonna like spiel out some good shit about her at the very end, and we're all supposed to be like, "Oh man, I was really supposed to hate you."
I don't know, because I'm doing a really good job of hating him right now. So
he was my best friend's cousin.
What happened to him?
Some of us.
Well, that's her cousin.
If we hadn't found an Alarian doctor willing to see me in the middle of the night, I would have died.
Who this story's gonna be deep.
Is why you turned yourself in.
Yes.
Because you believe in Starfleet.
Let me tell you what. These two girls have had to stay on the cusp of crying for however many takes they've done this scene.
Oh yeah, dude, just the water
just
sitting there, just sitting there.
Woo! Ooh. Oh no. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.
And did not notify Starfleet. Then what we have here is not fraud, but conspiracy.
Well, so much for him having a change of heart.
Right?
I have no further questions.
Well, that is not good.
Again, man, he's seen the future. He died in uniform. Like, I wouldn't be sweating shit.
Right? What? What? I got nothing. We do this shit all day. What are you gonna do to me?
Status is confirmed by a Starfleet tribunal or designated authority.
He's like, yeah, I know you're supposed to have a book. You're not supposed to look happy right now as you're reading this.
Right?
But through her hardships, Una sought the star.
Damn, see that deal? Motherfucker was filed to a point. Fuck somebody up with that shit.
On Perican, Narelle, and Manus too. He exercised.
She's like, I never been happy to lose a case in my entire life.
Right? Take that L all day, baby. Everybody's like, well, fuck it, man. I love a happy ending. Like, all right, this is cool.
Find us how to be our better selves, and you have the opportunity today.
Oh, okay. I was like, this
just walking out.
This is a walk out.
Grant Una Chin Riley the asylum she was so clearly seeking.
She's like, got you, bitch.
Credit, man. They fucking kept you focused on the case.
Right.
And find Una Chin Riley not guilty.
Huzzah! Just like we knew. And Pike's okay too.
I'm sorry we didn't do more for Alarians. This was a technicality.
It's a start.
At least they're admitting that part.
Everyone's just clapping at the master class of acting. They're like, shit was on point, girl.
I was so scared. I can't do this without you. I feel like that episode, if it had been aired on normal television or we had paid for commercials, didn't have like but one commercial break in it. Like I felt that was so like it was just a chunk of like TV. They were like, we're not breaking for any of this. That was wild. That was pretty good.
It was good.
But I did see your points at the beginning. It was like, we all know everything's going to be fine. At least they did address the fact that it was going to be, it was a technicality. So it's like one of those laws you have to go look at as opposed to, you know, let it sit the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, a lot went on, and there was definitely a lot in the background of that story for everyone to think on and stuff like that. And it was a good episode, but like, I'm at the point where I want there to be a rock. I want him to go fucking land on it, and I want him to magic space science the shit out of it. Like,
well, we had to get La'an back last episode.
I know.
I'm
just not a
number one back, right? Which you know, when you have a 26 episode show, that's fine. You can have ones to go do that, but like you have 10. Yeah. Now we have 8, and we're just like, okay, cool. Now we can start. I'm like, damn it! Like
That's how I feel. Like I'm like, we took 2 chunks just basically get to episode 1.
Right. I
know,
completely agree with you. Absolutely. Yeah. So while great episodes and a fantastic courtroom drama, one of which I was kind of hoping for the Vulcan to change his mind, but fuck that guy.
I was really curious, man, because they kept showing him, and I was like, his face hasn't moved at all, and I get it, he's a Vulcan, but like, I'm wondering if he stands up and all of a sudden it's like, logically, we're all bullshit, you know?
Logically, that law is illogical, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah,
right?
That definitely did not happen, so fuck that guy. We don't like him at all. Anybody who stayed around to the end to watch us talk, thanks a lot. As usual, if you like what you see, please subscribe. If you are subscribed, which we know you are, thanks as always. And, yeah, we will catch you guys next time.
Yeah, see you guys.